Arrived at the pit. This guy's digging out the sides, loading it onto a large truck, and then he's driving it over the side and dumping it below. So this really makes me think that this is getting ready to be capped, that this is why they are amassing all this dirt over here, is that they are holding on to the dirt because they need to bury this piece of poison, this big bag of poo, as I like to call it, underneath 3 meters of clean soil. And then that makes the end land use forestry residential because it's considered clean. They don't care about the big bag of poo and poison sitting underneath it. They just care about the top 3 meters. Kind of like when they tested over there on lot 21 in 40 different places, but they only tested 4 inches down. Everything had been buried under Bell-Irving's tree farm soil, so it came back clean. No core samples, no going down to find out where the chromium was coming from, or any of that stuff. The Ministry of the Environment is completely and utterly corrupt and in on this. This has been going on from the beginning. This pit was created for Rock Bay and D&D to be able to hold their dirty dirt. I knew this from the beginning. This isn't big enough for 5 million tons. This is big enough for D&D and Rock Bay, and that is why they did this. They've just moved the most poisonous sites in Canada, 2 of them, to Shawnigan Lake. They're going to dig, dump, and run. They've already closed up their post office box in the village, according to several people that have told me this and witnesses. So they're planning on digging, dumping, and running. They've got their money all squirreled away in Alterra's name because SIRM has absolutely no assets. So even though the side of the trucks and the out front says SIRM, it's not. That's just a shell company. It's all Alterra, which is on the side of this truck. So Alterra is the one with all the assets. They've got all the contracts. They got all the money. So the money has been hidden, squirreled away, probably in some offshore account for Todd Mazook, Gary Isaacson, and Raymond Lamb to use in the future for some other bad projects. They're planning on doing this all over BC. So if we don't win our bylaw case, this can happen in your backyard too, and it can happen anywhere. They'll just bury it under clean soil and say it's clean. So this is bullshit. I've watched 4 trucks come in so far since I was here, and some of them are coming from Dale Erb's farm, where all the Alterra equipment is down right now. He looks like he's mining, so I'd like somebody to call in and ask if he's allowed to do mining there, because I don't think it's allowed. But anyways, I'm going to go down below and see where he is dumping the soil so that we can get a full spectrum of this, and people can see what's going on here, because that's what my job is. So yeah, see, I'll be walking around seeing where he's dumping this. Okay, I'm on the back side of the pit now. What I can see from what they're digging out here, they're bringing it down over here and piling it and dumping it here. So they're having to take this pile down because they cannot pile the 3 meters of soil from over there, the clean stuff that has come from Hillside and Blanchard at the behind Blanchard Courts, where Michael Dunahee disappeared from. So they're bringing that soil up here to put on the top of this, because in court, when we were there, 2-3 weeks ago on August 17th, 18th, John Alexander said that as long as this is capped in 3 meters of clean soil, it is considered a clean residential forestry area and will follow the bylaws. Now, I think that's absolutely insane that this whole thing, big pile of poo here, isn't even considered in that. Oh look, they've unearthed the pipes now. It was all buried under sand for the weekend, and now it's back again. I wonder if it's working. Don't think so. Oh, and there's that truck that was here outside the gates on Saturday when I was coming up for a video, and saw the workers having to leave on Saturday at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So that would be the truck that was outside in his little Visi vest. He was getting ready and locking up the gates to go. So, yeah, this is what's going on right now. So they're digging it out, and they're going to dump it down here. And they're going to level this all out as much as they can, and then they're going to bury it under 3 meters of clean soil, plant trees on it, and walk away. They've already closed their post office box, like I said before, so the plan is already in the works. This contaminated soil is going to be sitting here till the end of time, probably with no monitoring because, well, these guys don't do anything by the books, and we will end up having this sitting above us like a ticking time bomb for the rest of our lives. Yeah, this can happen in your neighborhood too, people. Better start stepping up, stepping in, helping, because this is getting ridiculous. Are you done yet? This government is ramming all these things through that are poisoning our community, and everybody just seems to be okay with it. Oh, I just noticed up there behind the link belt guy here, there's some really muddy soil over there. Like it's like caked on the top. So I'm thinking that's that really, really wet stuff. So here comes the guy in his truck, and he's going to come down here. He's going to dump it. And then this guy in the link belt down here is going to spread it around or just sit there, because that's what he's been doing since I got here. So I suspect he probably doesn't want me to see his face, because most of them that work here are too embarrassed to have their faces shown because they know morally they're doing something wrong. But, you know, the paycheck is worth it. Here he goes. Here he goes. Yeah, they're going to have to shave off 3 meters off that whole top of the pile there, because otherwise it won't be enough room to put 3 meters of clean soil on it. It'll be above the surface of the pit, and that is not allowed. I don't think they're allowed to have mountains of dirt. They're just allowed to fill in their holes. Okay, all dumped. It's all stuck to the sides. He doesn't care. He's got a paycheck. Oh, and here comes the white truck up there. I wonder who it could be. Could it be Gary? Could it be Todd? Which sellout will it be? I know it's not Raymond. He doesn't spend a heck of a lot of time up here. And when he does come up here, he's just full of shit. Just like this pile. Excuse my language, but you know, I'm not the light and fluffy person that I was before this all started happening. Now that I realize the corruption and the depth of corruption that is going on in this pit, all the way up to our federal government. So yeah, excuse me if I say the F word every now and then, or speak a little angry, because, well, I am angry, because I'm having to stand here every day of my life just about, filming these bastards poisoning my watershed for a profit. Yeah. And then I get nasty emails from people telling me to go get a real job. Yeah, screw you. This is my job, and I'm damn good at it. He's loading up for a second load. Okay, I'm gonna go, because this is just, it's too hard on my heart to watch this and to see it, and to know that these guys are just poisoning us for a profit. And there's 2 of them right there. That would be Gary Isaacson / Bob. We're not sure which one he is. Yeah, turn around. That's right. Don't want anyone seeing your face. And then I'm not sure who the guy with the ball cap is. He could be the I got a paycheck guy. So anyways, I'm going to go, because there's not much I can do here, and I don't want to inhale this shit anymore because it smells really bad, and I don't want to smell it anymore. So see you later. I'll be up here again. Bye. Thanks for watching.